most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Short, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we have the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to do what is causing your shoulder pain, tests you can do yourself, plus we're going to show a couple self-treatments.
Right.
It's an updated video. We did this one before, but we're trying to improve upon it.
Right.
Give it a little better sound.
Bob, it's not uncommon to have shoulder pain, particularly in the backside, and it's not from your shoulder at all. It can be from your neck, and we're going to show you how to do it on this video.
All right.
How
If
to
you're new
test.
to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to our website, bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section because we're always giving something away. Sign up for that. We don't know what it is. Check it out.
It's a future video.
It's a future video. It'll really be cool. Go to Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page there if you want. If that's the social medium you prefer. If you prefer a short version of us, go to Twitter or Instagram or TikTok. 60 seconds of Bob and Brad a day. Let's start with the test, Brad.
All right, Bob. So we're going to go right to the beginning. And this is what I always do in the clinic. If I get someone with shoulder pain, I screen the neck first to make sure there isn't...
What he's referring to is, quite often neck problem can send pain down into the shoulder. So you want to make sure, because you don't want to treat your shoulder if it's actually coming from your neck.
Right.
So you can do these simple tests.
Yeah, it may sound funny, but it's happened.
It happens quite often.
Yeah, more than you may want to think about. So I have someone sit in their chair and I say, scoot your bottom back in your chair, look down.
Good posture,
Yep,
good posture.
Good posture, shoulders back, look down. Go to your right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder, rotate over your left shoulder. And then I'm going to have you look back like this as far as you can. Now, if all that is normal, just like Bob and I demonstrated, and you have no pain associated with your shoulder pain, it's probably not your neck.
Right.
I'm going to make this brief, but typically, if I have neck problems that are referring pain to the shoulder, I'll see a limit range of motion to the right or to the left. In other words, to the left, they can go this far, and to the right, that far, and then it hurts here. And then looking back like this, it hurts right about there, and it hurts in the neck and in the shoulder. And then you can assume you've got a neck problem.
It could be flexion too. It could be, flexion could bring it on. But if you're moving the neck and it's hurting the shoulder, could be a neck problem.
Right. And it's possible you have neck and a shoulder problem.
Yep. We've seen that too.
But if you've got normal range with the neck, doesn't bother your shoulder at all, then we're going to go on to the next thing is the shoulder itself. And this is a simple test. Just see if you can, straight in front of you, lift your arm up. And if it's real painful and you can't get it up and you're kind of doing this, I'll have patients, they're
compensating.
The body's doing the work and it's painful. That's almost certainly a shoulder problem. I'm thinking, maybe a rotator cuff, maybe a tear, we don't know. But
even a really bad impingement can feel like that at first.
Yep. Yep. And then the other thing, if the person can go like this and it hurts, but they can get through it, and then they get up to here, oh, it doesn't hurt anymore. That's called a painful arc syndrome, very common with impingement syndrome.
Right.
And that happens going out to the side of the abduction. I've seen that where it hurts, not so bad up here. Going down, it hurts in there, and then it's better. That's that painful arc, and that can be helped with some of the treatments that we're going to show at the end of the video.
Sure.
The next one is with your arms like this. Okay, with one hand, you're going to reach over and pull your fist towards your stomach, but with the other hand, you're going to resist it. So it's like an isometric. So if the good side, I always test the good side first. This is my short shoulder. It's strong. And then I do the same thing here. And it's weak and a little painful, and it goes right in quite easily. That's a very good sign it's in that rotator cuff problem.
Yeah, and you can also actually test it this way too. Put the arm up. Let's say this is the side that's giving you trouble. Take the other arm and push right above the elbow and push down. See if you can hold it up. If you have a rotator cuff and you push it almost immediately gives away.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Very common, very classic sign for rotator cuff tear.
Right. And then there's some specific tests for impingement. We're going to go through 3 of them. You can do all of these yourself. And by the way, impingement problems are probably around 80% from
Very
what we've
common to
read.
have impingement, and impingement problems can lead to rotator cuff tears.
Right, exactly.
So
If you
if
abuse
you let
them
them,
and
if you let it go,
don't work through the pain on them.
right.
Okay, so the first one is quite simple. If here's the shoulder that's in question, the painful one, take the right hand, put it over the left shoulder just like this, and then lift that elbow up while the hand maintains contact on the shoulder. You can put a little overpressure here. If that creates that shoulder pain, that's a positive sign.
Yeah,
There's
that
a
means
good chance it's impingement.
yeah.
Then do the second one. It's kind of similar, except for you're going to go up like this. You may have to help with the other hand, and it's near. And I always remember because you bring the arm near to the ear, and when you get up here and you give a little overpressure, if you feel pinching and pain in the shoulder, probably impingement syndrome. The next one is crossover. This is a sore one. You bring it over this way to the opposite shoulder, and you get some impingement there. It's like, oh, that hurts. Again, if all 3 of those are positive, it's very
Right.
strong.
If this one just is the only one, this could be the end of the clavicle or collarbone too. That's a
Right,
test for
right.
that too. So yeah, you're looking for it. I mean, an approximation with each one of these, and
Right.
and you want to get it confirmed by your doctor then.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. Now, if you do, you have impingement problem. Again, the painful arc one is you have that, and the tests are all positive, and your shoulder is usable, but it's painful. Particularly reaching things out of the cupboard or reaching overhead is uncomfortable. Here's some nice exercises, and we've been using these for a long time, and we find that they're probably the easiest to do, and we show them to all of our patients.
yes, we do.
So the
This is where I
first
started.
one, Statue of Liberty. Actually, this one I named it, and I guess I did get the name for this, huh, Bob?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got the name for both of them.
I had a 13-year-old baseball player. He was pitching, and he obviously overhead pain, and we showed him the Statue of Liberty, and so he was sitting on his chair, and he goes like, what you need is a booyah stick, a broomstick, something that you can put on your chair here, and you
About
can do
5
this.
feet high, right?
Yep, 5 foot long, works good.
5
At a
feet.
diameter you can grab a hold of
Yeah.
it, something you can get a good grip on, doesn't slip. And Bob's going to do it seated. I'm going to do it standing. 'Cause
Yeah,
you can do it
do
either
it from the
way.
sideways.
And I'm going to reach up here. If you're standing, you're going to put the stick on a cupboard or chair, and you simply lean forward, and you relax the arm. And I had one person, I had him do this, and he came back and he went like this. He would slide his hand
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You can't let your hand slide down. You're giving it a stretch.
You
Now-
might even start a little lower and stretch,
Yep.
and then work your way up. I've had a lot of elderly people do it this way,
Sure.
where they work their way up, and started out lower. By the way, Brad, we got an email from somebody. He was a swimmer in college,
Mhm.
national champion of that caliber,
Yep.
and he said this helped him greatly.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
imagine, because you
So-
really want to reach out there. Yep. Swimmers, it's definitely a good. Now, if you do this and it creates sharp pain and it just hurts, you're not ready for it.
No,
This
this
should
should
just-
feel good.
Yeah, it should be like a stretch, maybe a little pain at first, but within
Right.
seconds, it calms down and feels like a good stretch. So be mindful of that. Don't overdo it. And you're going to do it, between 5 and 10 times, as long as it feels good. And you can do that every 2-3 hours throughout
Sure,
the
you
day.
can throw it in throughout the day. Exactly right.
Don't do it while you're driving. Just a joke. Okay. Next one, Bob.
We're gonna do the chicken wing.
Should we do the back scratcher first and lead that into the?
Sure. The
Jump-
back scratcher.
Well,
Oh, that one. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know what you call. What do you call
well,
that?
I call this a
Okay.
back scratcher
Sure.
now.
Sure.
So if this is the arm that's got the impingement, the painful arc syndrome, you're going to put. Now, if you do this with a stick other than the booyah stick, make sure it's slippery. It's got a smooth surface, because you want to slide it on your shirt. Because here's the problem right here. Typically, it's hard to do this.
Yes, initially you're probably only going to go down to here. If you compare the two, like this one's going to be up here, this one's going to be only that far.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to start working towards getting equal with the other side.
And that's a motion you do every day with getting dressed, tucking your shirt in, taking your wallet out of your back pocket, and we need
Putting
that.
on your bra.
Yes.
Brad, I hope you haven't been doing that lately.
Well, Bob, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so
We
here
don't
we
either.
go. We digress. We're going to go up.
We regress.
You're not going to go into the pain. You're just going to go up till it starts to hurt and then go back down. Up, stretch, gentle stretch, back down. Do that maybe 10 times and give it a break, and then come back and do it every couple hours.
The advanced version of this would be, then you're going to work to the point where you're doing this and you find this is getting pretty easy.
Yep.
Then you can actually bring it up and also bend the booyah stick or the stick forward like this, not bending your body forward. You're keeping in good posture, but you're bending that arm forward. Don't hit your head. And this actually stretches it. And this really worked for me on an impingement. It worked.
Right.
I do it every morning yet. I do it preventatively because it's funny when I forget to do it, like for a couple days, it starts coming back. I feel it.
You got to do the maintenance.
Yep.
There's one warning on this. If you're doing this, and particularly if you're a larger person, and if you're using the broomstick, be careful so it doesn't break, because it does. You'll never break a booyah stick. But
also, I don't want you doing this if your shoulders are prone to dislocation.
Well, that's a good point, Bob.
I don't want you doing.
Again, it should not be painful, just a stretch.
You want to show hanging?
Oh yes, there is one other one we do want to do, and that's the break aiding that we learned from Dr. Kirsch, your orthopedic surgeon.
Yep, his book is right here. Shoulder Pain: The Solution and Prevention. It's by Dr. John Kirsch, and he's made believers of us.
Right.
I mean, he had that study that in Kauai that it was amazing. There were some people that were actually scheduled for surgery for a rotator cuff tear, and they just tried simple hanging like this, and they actually recovered to the point where they didn't need surgery.
Right. Now in the book, and he promotes using a pull-up bar. We use these hanging handles. It's the same concept. You're still hanging your body weight. There's some advantages because you get to use the wall, and it keeps your body in good alignment.
So the advantage is you can take these off, and we just have the wall anchor there, and it's also the wall gives you some support for posture and such like that. But it's a great way to hang.
Right. And then if you do have some strength issues, if you got the wall anchor, this works really good.
Yeah, it gives you a double benefit. So you can all hang, and then you can also do some strengthening by just getting a couple bands.
And this is pretty much the go all strengthening exercise for rotator cuff.
Yeah, we're big on doing that external rotators, aren't we, Brad?
Yeah, working that
the posture.
I just wanted to throw that in because there's more than just the stretching. You do need to do some strengthening. You can see that on some of our other videos on our Bob and Brad rotator cuff strengthening exercise.
13 minutes, Brad. We rambled on for 13 minutes.
Oh, Bob, I don't know what we're going to do.
All right. Thanks for sticking with us, folks.